better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore, it's right in front of us if we just hold on tight. This vision that I saw is getting closer every dawn. We are dreamers of the shore.
Today's adventure starts with a nail biter. Squeezing our 46-foot fifth wheel onto the Ocracoke-Cedar Island ferry. It was a very tight fit, but we made it aboard and are continuing our journey down the beautiful North Carolina coast. Buckle up. This ride is going to be a good one.
Know where we belong, just wait.
Oh my goodness, we're on the ferry. This is a huge ferry. There are multiple RVs here. One, somebody's alarm keeps going off, so hopefully they'll fix it soon enough.
How often do you get to stand right next to the roof of your RV? Not very often. Yeah.
And away we go.
Getting off this ferry felt less like RV travel and more like trying to squeeze a sumo wrestler into skinny jeans. Every inch counted, and I'm pretty sure I held my breath the whole way. Thankfully, the crew guided us off without turning our 46-footer into a convertible. Now that we've survived that, let's see what the road ahead brings.
After surviving the tight squeeze off the ferry, we rolled into Whispering Pines Campground here in Newport, North Carolina. This Thousand Trails Park is our next stop along the coast, and we're excited to settle in, explore, and share what the Crystal Coast has to offer. Turns out the tight squeeze didn't end with the ferry. Getting into our site at Whispering Pines took some uncomfortable maneuvering too. Big rig life keeps us on our toes. 15B. Turn left, turn left.
Alright, well, we finally got our state map put onto the trailer, and right now Reagan is putting on some of the states that we've stayed in. What are you working on right now?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Okay, so you
Wait,
can do...
definitely New Hampshire.
Well, yeah. New Hampshire we can stay in.
Of course.
Gotta do New Hampshire.
The teeny tiny ones right here. That's
What's
New
this
Hampshire.
one? Hey, there's a little mountain on that one. Okay, let's so bite.
Good
job. Alright, you're gonna do Louisiana?
Yes. Where does
The one that looks like a big boot.
big boot kick sting?
West Arizona, like there's 55%.
Where does this go? Oh, right here. Boom. What's this one?
Careful, do it carefully. Take your time.
After Fort Mason, I have no idea what this is about because I've never been there, but allegedly Glenn has been there. But it's on the Atlantic beach, so anywhere there's a beach, the West Falls go, because we are beach junkies. But first, most importantly, we need to find coffee.
We're headed to Fort Macon. It's an old Civil War fort that's right on the it's right near the Beaufort area, but on the coastal side, so right next to Atlantic Beach. So it's just an old fort. You can go walk around. It's a state park. It's free, so we always like free. This is my old stomping grounds. I used to come out here to the beach all the time, so very familiar with this area. And it's a neat little fort to walk around, take the kids, let them see some Civil War history. And then there's a beach right next to it. And allegedly, I read there's a splash pad in that general area too, so maybe the kids will splash around the splash pad. We'll see if the ocean is warm enough to go swimming in. I think it might be. It was when we were on Ocracoke Island. It was fairly warm, so we're gonna go check it out. Let's go get some food. Coffee, and then check things out.
And my dad fried the coffee maker, so we can't make coffee.
Shh. We got our coffee.
Hallelujah. Got his food.
Got something to eat.
Kids got food, got little donuts.
Little Dunkin' Donuts, when all else fails. Dunkin' Donuts for the win.
At the light, use the left 2 lanes to turn onto East Fort Macon Road.
Our next stop brought us to Fort Macon, located at Atlantic Beach on the eastern tip of Bogue Banks. Built in the early 1800s to defend the North Carolina coast, this 5-sided brick fortress played a big role during the Civil War when Union forces captured it after an intense bombardment in 1862.
Not good.
The fort has been restored beautifully and today is part of Fort Macon State Park, where you can walk through the underground tunnels, stand on the ramparts, and imagine what life was like for soldiers stationed here. With its rich history and sweeping views of the Atlantic, Fort Macon is a must-see destination on the Crystal Coast. heavy? You want me to carry it? You want to switch? All right, you take that. Hey, we're at the public beach here on Fort Macon. We were told that this is a really, really nice beach. Free parking, whereas like Atlantic Beach and some of the other beaches around here, you got to pay for parking. So this is free parking. It's got a boardwalk that goes up and over the sand dunes. It's got bathrooms here. So far, it's looking like a nice little beach.
There you go. Good job.
Let's go swimming.
There you go swimming?
Yeah.
Oh, the water's not too bad. It's a little chilly. But it's the ocean. Are you splashing me?
Yeah.
So the water's actually pretty nice. Once you're in it, you get used to it. It's actually pretty nice. Not too bad.
I'm a shark.
So we're at the end of April right now. In North Carolina. Pretty decent sized waves for being the East Coast. And it's low tide right now. All right, we're gonna ride some waves here. Body style. All right, so we're out here. And we're just gonna wait for that nice, perfect wave. See if we can ride her in. Wait for the set to come in. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. See if we can get, no. Ah, we didn't. Catch this one. Can we catch this one? Woo! All right, here we go. Oh, that's a lot of fun. After a day at the beach, it's time to go eat. We're at the Crab's Claw, right here on the beach, Atlantic Beach. Well, thank you, madam. I think we're gonna have a nice view. Cheers. I got myself a rum runner.
Okay.
See how this rum runner tastes.
What would you rate it out of 10, Dad?
Oh, that is good. That is really good.
What would you rate it out of 10?
I'd say that's a 10.
A 10 out of 10?
That's a 10 out of 10. That's a really good drink right there.
Sound
What do you have?
Sand in your shorts. Super delicious. Not too sweet. Just perfect. Oh, thank you. Oh, gorgeous. Thank you.
Bacon wrapped scallop.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's different, but it is really, really good.
This is more of a broth-based than a cream-based.
Yes, correct.
Right?
But
It's still a New England style clam chowder. It's not Manhattan style, but it's more brothy than cream.
I like them. I like
It's actually really good flavor. Well, I gotta say, those people down there playing volleyball, they're having a lot of fun. They're hooping and hollering, having lots of fun. That's awesome. Day at the beach.
oh my gosh, this is homemade pasta. This is definitely homemade.
Wow, that is a big piece of cake.
No, it's not cake. It's ice cream and Oreo cookie and then a brownie.
All right, this is better
them.
than the Florida Keys key lime pie. That's what they say. And it's key lime. You know, I gotta get key lime pie. It's on the menu. I gotta get it. It's like, it's a must, right? It's a must.
Not ice cream. It's delicious.
Good?
It's really good. We have not had key lime pie in the Keys yet. That's coming. We're on our way down there now. So I'm gonna bank this in the memory here and see how this compares, because they say this is better than the Keys. We'll see about that.
No, we take that first. Let me hit it first.
All right, that was really good.
That was amazing.
That was really, really good. All right, so we are driving down what's considered the Crystal Coast of North Carolina, and it's one of the Outer Banks, and it goes from Atlantic Beach to Pine Knoll Shores, Indian Beach to Emerald Isle, and then from there we'll cross back over the Sound to the mainland, and then back up to our campground. And so, I mean, it's just, you know, there's a lot of houses here, a lot of rentals, so it's very touristy, very popular. But there's a lot of beaches. There's quite a few public beach accesses here, and so it's just a great place. When I used to live here 25 years ago, this is the place I used to come. When I was stationed at Seymour Johnson Air Force Base in Goldsboro, North Carolina, about an hour away, we would come here and go to the beach. That was many, many years ago. Some things have changed, like that fort. That fort, they've added a lot of stuff to that fort. The last time I was at that fort, it was just an empty fort. You just walked in and it was just an old empty fort. There was no kind of reenactment stuff. Nothing was set up. There was no displays or anything like that. It was just empty rooms, and there was certainly no visitor center. That was built about 11 years ago. So that was really cool, seeing all that. And the cool thing about that is it's still free. It was free back then to get in, and it's still free today. So that's, if you need a place to go visit on the cheap, that's the place to go. And it's very lots of history there, and it's just a lot of fun. A good place to take the kids. Well, good morning. We are at the North Carolina Aquariums at Pine Knoll Shores. We decided to spend the day here at the aquarium. Very, very reasonable for the four of us. Now, I am using a military discount, which gives me a few bucks off, but the total for all four of us, 45 bucks. Kids under 2 are free, or 2 and under are free, and so it's very reasonable to come here. So we're gonna go check out this aquarium. I've been here 25 years ago. It's been a while, and so we're gonna go spend the day here and have some fun. One thing to note is you want to buy your tickets in advance online, get reservations. They do like a timed entry, so about every half an hour, and so you want to do that. I mean, we just made the reservations yesterday, so we didn't do it too far in advance, but a day in advance, picked the time we wanted to come in and bought the tickets directly there. So we have a 10 o'clock reservation, and it is 9:57. Let's go in.
Thank
you. See the fishy?
Look at those fishies! What's that, Danny? Ribbit.
walking out onto the marshland.
What is a salt marsh?
Salt marsh.
It's where, hey Reagan.
So you can see the salt marsh behind.
When salt water and fresh water meet.
And then there's the
So when the ocean
sound.
and regular water meet.
And then the mainland behind that.
The kids wasted no time racing from one exhibit to the next, touching starfish, giggling at the river otters, and staring wide-eyed as sharks swam overhead. Meanwhile, we adults were just trying to keep up without losing anyone to the jellyfish tank. From sea turtles to stingrays, every corner had something new to marvel at, and by the end, we were all convinced this place is as close as you can get to exploring the ocean without actually getting wet. Well, unless you count the splash zone at the touch tanks.
We're gonna go ahead and fill up now. Tomorrow's a travel day. We're gonna fill up now before we hook up to the big rig, so that way we don't have to pull it through. We're at a speedway and it is an open roads facility, so we get the discount here. So hey, when you can, fill up before you hook up, because it's a lot easier than going through these places with a big rig behind you. By the way, if you're not familiar with the Open Roads program, it's a free program to join for diesel, and it allows you to go through truck stops and stations like this that have truck pumps, and you save a lot of money. I mean, we've saved, there's one place we saved over $50 on one fill up, and usually you save 10, 15, 20, 40 cents per gallon. We've even saved over $1 a gallon one time. So it's a free program, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, so check it out. I mean, it's free, so why wouldn't you do it?
And that wraps up our North Carolina coast adventure. Tight ferries, tricky campground spots, historic forts, and marine life galore. If you want to see us survive more questionable parking, chase more wildlife, and explore the sunny Florida Keys next, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you don't want to miss the chaos, the laughs, and maybe a few sunburns along the way. We'll see you on the next adventure.